Now I'm going to show you how to make a contact sheet. A contact sheet is your proof of all of your photographic work, and that's what I'm going to be checking to make sure that you've taken all your photographs and how well you're doing with your photography. So you're going to choose the best photos out of these. I do not ever want a copy of all of your photos. You're never going to upload these individually into Google Classroom. You're going to upload only a contact sheet. So I need to choose 15 of them for this assignment. And so I just, by holding my command key in, I'm going to click on these until I get to 15. If you watch the screen over here, you can see them sort of piling up. And when I get to 10, it begins to count for me. That's very helpful because if you've got 20, 25 photos over here, sometimes you lose track, and it's just nice to have something else count for you. Whoops, I went way over. So I'm going to take some of these off. 17, there, 15 items. Okay. Then I'm going to click on the word output. And this is where the contact sheet's going to be generated, so my things are still selected down here. I'm going to do a couple different things. Number one, under template, I want it set to custom. And then I'm going to go to document. I want my page size to be the normal page size that we use in America, which is letter paper. So I'm going to choose letter, which is 8.5 by 11. That's the printer size paper that we normally use. That's the only thing I'm going to change here. Then I'm going to go down to grid and margins, and this is what will allow me to change how many pictures I'm going to have on this page. So for each time you do an assignment, you're going to look right here where columns and rows are, and you're going to set it to accommodate the number of photos that you have. For this assignment, it was 15 photos. So to accommodate that, I do a little bit of math, and well, I'm going to put in 3 columns, and when I do that, you can see that it'll change this over here. So that's how wide my columns are going to be, and I want 5 rows. You always want more rows than columns because the paper is taller than it is longer. I do not need to do anything with cell spacing or cell size. I don't want to change any of that. Now if I had 20 photos, maybe I would do 4 columns and 5 rows. Or if I had 17 photos, I would maybe do 4 columns, 5 rows, and then I would just have a couple empty spaces in here. But you want to equally distribute them over your page. So when I've done that, then I can just take and drag my photos, and they'll drop into the spaces. And you can see that they're all labeled. It actually put them in order for me, which isn't super important, but they're all labeled properly. And then I'm going to export as a PDF. This is the only PDF that you will have associated with any given lesson. So they're easy to find when you turn them in.
Teresa Morris, please extension 2590. Teresa Morris, 2590, please.
There you go. If you're Teresa Morris, you better call. Anyway, I'm going to save as Scavenger Hunt. It's a PDF. I want to make sure it goes back into Scavenger Hunt. If this is what you're seeing, click on the box, go to your documents, your Scavenger Hunt folder, and save it in there. So it generated in there. It even gives you a little view that pops up. If I click back to the essentials, I see that it's in here. So there it is, and this is the document that would be uploaded into part 2 of any given assignment in Google Classroom. So if you generate a contact sheet today, you may go turn it into your part 2 assignment of the Scavenger Hunt or whatever lesson you're working on.